Business Today is brought to you by
Have you discovered Karcher steam cleaning? With no chemicals or scrubbing, 99.99% of bacteria are killed. Using nothing but tap water and the power of steam. The Karcher Steam Cleaner. Revolutionize the way you clean your home.
This is the Business Today for December 31st, 2015. I'm Marlon Madden. Officials of the Barbados Renewable Energy Association, BREA, are urging Barbadians to grab hold of investment opportunities within the local renewable energy sector. President of BREA, Aidan Rogers, pointed to the expected future expansion of the sector, stressing that Barbadians should not lose out on the opportunities by allowing only foreign investors to invest in the sector. He issued the call today against the backdrop of recent announcement that Canadian energy firm Delta Group is expected to set up a $26 million solar manufacturing plant on the island, including a solar farm to produce electricity.
Barbados is a country that for some time since our post-independence, and we're in the 50th year now, has been open to foreign direct investment. And I don't think there should be any intention to change that. But what we as a nation cannot fall victim to is missing these very opportunities that foreign investors see and letting them go to the benefit of foreign investors and not being utilized by local investors. And that's why I raised the point about this model of creating a major photovoltaic PV supplier was canvassed locally and established by local Barbadians and was not embraced. All Deltro is simply seeking to do at this stage is to harness what seems to be a very good opportunity. And the messages, in as much as they're free to seek that, as we said, given that there are clear terms that it doesn't stymie the existing sector, is that these are opportunities Barbadians need to be attuned to. Lest in the next 5 years, the renewable energy sector in essence will replace the importation of fossil fuel with significant tracts of foreign exchange being going outside of the country to overseas investors via dividends.
Meanwhile, Executive Director of BREA, Clyde Griffith, says the association will be intensifying its efforts next year as it seeks to bring greater awareness to the importance of energy efficiency. He says BREA will be working with a number of organizations as it moves forward with its plans. Some of those plans include a major renewable energy conference, a series of 6 roadshow events, and a clean energy pilot program in 5 schools.
One of the things that we hope to do is to really bring to some fruition the Caribbean Regional Energy Association. We've been asked by the CARICOM Secretariat to look at trying to bring civil society on board just the same way Barbados Renewable Energy Association is working as a civil society organization. We intend to use our own experience and expertise in developing civil society organizations focusing on energy across the Caribbean region. We've had some very keen interest, and we are planning as a major effort to get this established across the region, and we're going to be looking to get support for it, sponsorship support, to establish this worthwhile organization.
In this our final Business Today report for 2015, we take a look back at the year that was for the business community in Barbados. It was definitely not business as usual, which can aptly be described as a year of mixed fortunes. Most companies faced challenges of one kind or another due mainly because of continuing sluggish economic growth. Some struggled and survived, while a few did not make it because of the general fallout in demand for goods and services. On the other hand, there were companies which rose above these challenges, seized opportunities, and did reasonably well, generating profits for their shareholders, keeping staff employed, and contributing to the economy. Perhaps the most exciting and most talked about business event of 2015 in Barbados was the bidding war for the shares of Banks Holdings Limited, BHL, that pitted Latin American-based beer giant Ambev against Trinidad conglomerate Ansa McAl. Another equally talked about occurrence was the merger of Cable and Wireless Communications and Columbus International Inc. Also generating some keen discussion this past year was developments within the international business sector, when the European Union Commission placed Barbados on a blacklist of non-cooperative tax jurisdictions. However, after forthright efforts by those in the sector as well as Minister of International Business, Donville Innes, some countries removed Barbados from their list. 2015 will go down as a good year for the tourism industry here, with a number of hoteliers spending millions upgrading their facilities. The island recorded double-digit growth in the tourist arrivals for every month of the year. Some companies could not hold strain any longer and had to let go some staff or place them on reduced work hours as they sought to cut costs in order to keep their doors open. The issue of productivity also remained a hot topic in the business community throughout the year. And taking everything into consideration, 2015 was a mixed year for business. Now for today's financial tip. A New Year's resolution should be something you really want or need, and make sure when making that list you limit yourself to a number you can manage. If, for example, it involves saving more, be sure to start with a figure you are comfortable you will be able to keep up for the entire year. That's been the Business Today. Join us again next Tuesday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper and liking us on Facebook. Have a happy and prosperous 2016. I'm Marlon Madden.